Hello folks, I'm Dean with Dean's Woodworking. Y'all come on in and make yourself comfortable. Tonight we're going to do a little shop talk. Yes, we're not going to turn tonight, but we are going to talk about turning, and we're going to talk about some tips, and we're going to talk about a new set of videos that I would like to do, but it's up to you as to whether I do them or not. So make sure you go in the comments and answer some questions I'm going to be asking here in just a few minutes, okay? Folks, I get a lot of questions, and I want to make sure that I'm answering those to the best of my ability. I just did a video and I asked everybody to come back on and let me know, are you turning on a mini lathe or a midi lathe, or do you have a full size? Well, a huge majority of folks are turning on mini lathes. From information I've gained before, a lot of you are just getting started. Some of you have been turning for years, maybe longer than I have. But I want to still be able to answer those questions, and if I don't know the answer, I don't mind telling you, but I will sure try to get those answers for you. So let me go through some quick questions that I've received lately, and then I want to talk to you just a little bit about this video and some future videos I've got planned. So stay tuned, okay? One of the big questions I get constantly is, what kind of sanding paper is it you're using? Well, this is ultra flexible by 3M. Unfortunately, they no longer make this product, but I wanted to go ahead and show it to you folks so you know exactly what I'm using. It's got a rubbery type backing on it. In fact, the back of it, as you see, is kind of shiny there. When I found it, it came in from 100 to, I think, 320 grit was the finest I got. I found out about this stuff right before Home Depot started clearancing it out, and I bought every package I could find to buy, and I love the stuff. So hopefully 3M will start making it again in the future. One other thing is, I did a video on these little sanding discs, or mandrels. So you can put your sandpaper on there and use power sander. I've had more people ask me, where did you get the foam that came on it? Well, this is something that just came on the corner of, I think it was a TV or something. Just ordered some electronics, a cell phone booster antenna. It was packaged in something similar that was white. But if you can't get your hands on something like this, go down to your dollar store and get you one of those knee pads that gardeners use. They work just fine too. There's so many places that ship their stuff out and stuff like this, though. If you get something, don't throw it away. Hang on to it. It comes in real handy. Another question I get literally all the time is, what grind do you have on your bowl gouge? Well, let's talk about that just a minute. We'll start off with this one. It's a 40-40 grind. If you're a Stuart Batty fan, you've heard him talk about it. I like this grind. It works great. It's just not one of my favorites, okay? So I do use it, but I don't use it a whole lot. Now my favorite grind is going to be this one. It's 55 degrees on the nose, and it's swept back with those long sweeping wings. You can take a huge cut. This is a 1/2 inch bowl gouge, and it's my favorite of all of them. I have a full set from 3/8 all the way up to 3/4 of an inch that I have ground with that 55 degree bevel on the front and that sweeping back. Now, it doesn't have to have a sweeping back. This is a 55 degree angle as well. Yet, I don't have that wing swept back on this one. Here's another one that's not swept back quite as far. It's a 55. Here's one. My bottom feeder is at a 65. A lot of people get tangled up on exactly to the degree what that grind should be. Don't get hung up on that. Put a grind on your bowl gouge. Work with it a while. If it works for you, great, that's yours. If it doesn't work, change it a little bit. Little demonstration. If you've got it 90 degrees and you push on the back of the handle, it's not going anywhere. If you've got it over here at 15 or 20 degrees, you push on the back of the handle, it's going to go. The problem is it may be a little too aggressive. It may cut a little too fast for you, okay? You're never going to get in the bottom of a bowl. As you bring that up and get a steeper angle, it's going to be a little tougher to push in if you're steering it from the back here. However, you get a little more control with it. If you're trying to reach the bottom of a bowl, that's why we would have this one. There's your angle. You can get into a pretty deep bowl with that and finish out that bottom, and that's really about all I use this for, guys. Whereas with the 40-40 here, there's your angle. You're not going to get into a very deep bowl with that. As long as you're doing platters or saucers or something that's not very deep, you're fine. And I'm not saying anything bad about this. This is a great grind, and for a lot of things, I love it. If you want to get a really smooth, really slick cut, it's going to be easier to do it with this than it is a steeper grind. One of the reasons I like this one so well is because it's pretty much universal. I can finish the outside of the bowl, I can do the inside, and on all but the deepest bowls, I can use this one gouge. Now, is it best at every aspect of that? No, probably not. But it's what works for me. I suggest you find out what works for you. Now guys, I wanted to give just a couple of quick tips, answer a few questions, but here's what I'm thinking, and I need your feedback on this. I would like to do a Shop Talk series, and that's where you guys send me questions. You can either put them in the comments or you can email me at dean@deanswoodworking.com, and then I will put together a video and go through and try to answer those questions. And if we need to do a little demo on something to answer that question, we can do a little demo on it. But it be a little more of an informal shop talk rather than the shop updates that I was doing were okay, but they never really filled the bill for me. I don't know about you. The big thing I want to do is get you folks involved, because this really is your channel. I can come out here and turn quite a few bowls in the time it takes me to do a video, go in and edit it and upload it. But again, why did I start this channel? To educate you, to entertain you, and to motivate you to get back out in your shop. And all of us need that from time to time, including myself. But the biggest thing is I want to involve you, get your feedback, so that I can help with some of the issues that you're having in your shop. If you think this is a great idea, go ahead and send me some feedback, send me a comment, or send me an email. Let me know you like it. If you think it's just a dumb idea and we shouldn't do it, then go ahead and let me know that too. Because again, it's your channel. Please send me a comment, send me an email, but let me know how you feel about this and if you think it's a good idea or not. Thanks so much. Appreciate you watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, and happy turning.